I'm here at the state hospital as another grueling night gives way to what threatens to be yet another grueling day. There has been intense police activity on the other side of the building behind me since around 4 a.m., but an eerie sense of calm now prevails. This extraordinary and chilling situation has been unfurling. There has been an explosion and gunfire. We can only pray that everybody inside, including the 2 hostages, is okay. SWAT teams are now moving in.
In 1993, I worked at the largest state hospital in the southeastern area of Pennsylvania. I wanted to be a nurse ever since I was in grade school. I really did.
Oh, how you feeling today? You doing okay?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Have a good day.
I always knew from the start that I wanted to be a psychiatric nurse.
Oh, just the person.
Thanks, hon.
To be in a hospital like that, you are so very sick. You're frightened. Many times you have lost contact with reality. You're in the depths of depression. It really gave me a lot of joy to take care of people and to try to figure out how to make people feel better about themselves. But a psychiatric unit can be extremely dangerous to work on.
Now!
And to me, that was part of the job.
Get her under control
I
now.
felt that it was a risk that I undertook by being a psychiatric nurse.
You okay, Dennis?
Dennis Chakowski was a staff nurse.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just everybody else.
He was a really hard person to work with.
Listen, this isn't easy. And it's never gonna be, okay? You can't let your frustration show.
I, on the other hand, was known for having a soft heart.
It won't happen again.
Happy to hear it. You're doing great, Dennis. Remember that. You're doing really great.
I've always had a very maternal disposition. I looked out for the underdog, and I really tried to give everybody the most fair chance.
Maria, I just wanted to say that you've always been good to me, and you make me feel good too.
No worries. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I felt that my office was my sanctuary. I really felt that it was my safe place. On my desk, I had a small photo of both Jeff and me. My husband means very much to me. My husband is my world.
Hey, just a heads up, Dennis Chakowski is on his way up. You are definitely his favorite.
Well, somebody's got to back the guy. Yeah. Hey.
I have something for you to say thank you for all your support.
That was really very unusual, and it felt quite creepy to me. I wasn't used to someone doing something of that, love.
Well, thank you. I'm just doing my job.
It didn't feel quite right to me.
But, well, you've always been there for me when others haven't. I hope you like it.
Yeah.
It can remind you of me.
Perhaps it was amorous. Perhaps it was an overly cordial feeling towards me because I was one of the very few people that reached out and was nice to him. But whatever was floating through his mind at the time, I did not feel comfortable. I believe in the years from the early 90s until the late 90s, Chakowski increasingly made the wrong choices.
Errol, you're gonna have to help me out. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing here.
His behavior would vacillate between sheer apathy.
Stop it, Angie. Can't sit on the radiator.
To becoming extremely hostile and irritable with his patients. From the reports I received of Chakowski's behavior, it would be hard for me to determine whether he were a staff or a patient. Not every nurse is wired to be a psychiatric nurse. You have to be really in tune to people, but much more importantly, you have to really be in tune to yourself.
Dennis, can you help me with Errol over here? Dennis?
It was clear that Chakowski's behavior was different. Things started becoming out of control for him, more out of control, so that people began noticing.
Dennis, 1 minute.
Can't you see I am busy right now? You have no idea what I'm going through. How dare you? How dare you?
To work in such an environment effectively, you need to be very caring, very compassionate. You need to be able to leave your troubles at the gate. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to.
Carol,
Morning.
here to see Dennis?
Yeah. Another disciplinary.
Carol was a lovely and caring nurse manager on the psychogeriatric unit where Chakowski was assigned. In the state system, an employee has an opportunity for counseling sessions when they are in need of remediation. So they're given a chance to correct their behavior.
Nothing ever changes with him.
I'm sorry to hear that. But good luck in there.
Thank you. Come on. I'm worried about you. Anything outside work that's causing problems? There's no judgment here, I promise. Are you going to say anything today, Dennis?
I gotta get back to work.
He was becoming a liability. And I felt that this level of behavior could escalate to danger. I was beginning to receive a lot of reports about Chakowski. The supervisors were full throttle into discipline. He was going to lose his job.
Dennis.
Maria? I'm being threatened. They're gonna fire me.
Okay, well, let's just keep...
All of them talking about me when they think I can't hear and just waiting to stab me in the back.
No one is out to get you. You have
You don't understand. There's a conspiracy in this hospital. My job is on the line.
Okay, enough. Dennis, calm down and we can talk this out.
He became very menacing with me, and I felt very threatened by his behavior.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have seen it.
Seen what? There's nothing going on.
You were on their sides too. You've been pretending to be my friend, and the whole time you've been plotting against me.
Okay, enough. Dennis, calm down and we can talk this out.
It was in September of 1998 that Tchaikovsky began noticeably changing towards me.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have seen it.
Seen what? There was nothing going on.
You were on their sides too. You've been pretending to be my friend, and the whole time you've been plotting against me.
Dennis?
For someone just to come in and start berating me, it mimicked the behavior of one of my patients.
Please leave now or I will call security.
I can't believe you're not helping me. You're a liar!
For the first time, I felt like things were turning in his mind about me. That what was once that love relationship that would prompt him to give me gifts was really turning into a betrayal, more of a hatred kind of relationship.
This place, huh? You want to know something? You know Maria, yeah? Maria Jordan? You can't trust her. They're trying to get rid of me. They think I don't know. But I see everything. I'm going nowhere. I belong here. They need me.
I felt unnerved to hear that Tchaikovsky was still sharing this sort of information, but I was more so unnerved that he was using my name. And it made me feel like there was more to it. It felt like he was obsessing on me.
Thank you. This will definitely help.
Okay. So here's the plan. Quit the jobs. Beachfront hunt in Cancun. Easy.
Okay. So it's Dennis.
I've always been able to maintain a professional boundary. And it was feeling like he was entering into my personal zone.
He's got it in his head that I'm plotting against him somehow. He's out of control.
So fire him already.
I can't. Now he's staff. There's hoops we've got to go through.
Okay.
I'm really worried. There's something not right with him.
Hey. Listen. You gotta watch that things don't get out of control. I don't want you getting hurt.
15 years as a psychiatric nurse, and here I am going loopy on you.
It was feeling like it was escalating, and it was feeling very uncomfortable and dangerous for me. It was clear that Tchaikovsky's behavior was worsening. He was becoming even more suspicious, paranoid. His volatility and unpredictability was appalling. He was a law unto himself. So I knew that there was a likelihood that he was using illegal substances.
Maria, I got some news.
Shortly after, I was informed that Tchaikovsky had been arrested for possession of heroin.
He's on medical leave of absence.
I felt an immediate feeling of relief wash over me.
Thank you.
That he would be away from my patients, and especially from me and my staff. The next few weeks were calm. things began to feel normal again. The Thanksgiving holiday was approaching and my birthday, and I was really looking forward to some vacation time.
Stop!
Chakowski was back. In November of 1998, Chakowski had been placed on a leave of absence, and he was not permitted to enter the grounds of the state hospital without a specific appointment.
Stop!
But there he was again. It was like, just a bad nightmare.
You can't be here. Why are you here?
You know exactly why I'm here.
And it was the same old story.
You have to explain to me what's happening with this leave of absence crap and the conspiracy against me and why I'm being threatened.
It just felt like a tired and frightening story, and I could just feel my heart racing.
Dennis, it's almost 10. You know that security are due to make their patrols. If you leave now, no one will ever know you were here.
I was shaking like a leaf. I immediately called Human Resources. His behavior was crying for permanent dismissal. He thoroughly rattled me to the core. I think that really made him feel good, to make people feel like they were less than he was. Later that evening, I told Jeff what had happened, and he was very concerned for my safety.
There are other hospitals, and you know you can get any job you like.
I can't. No, I can't. I love it there. And I'm damned if I'm gonna let that man rule my life.
Maria, please.
I know. Management and HR will do something soon. They have to.
Just be careful.
Chakowski was the only staff member who had ever invaded my thoughts. He had a way of insinuating himself into my life. It was the most distressing of times for me. It just felt like a real bad dream. That it just was never going to stop. It was as if he was taking over my life. The next few months were very uncomfortable for me. I was living in a constant state of paranoia, terrified that he would come back at any time. My behavior was becoming very unlike me. A very trusting personality was becoming much more watchful, much more aware of my surroundings.
Mrs. Jordan, I looked into the mirror this morning and there was no one there.
I'm sorry, Benjamin. Like, I can't talk right now. Please, Angela will be here in 2 minutes with your meds.
I lived in constant fear, and I was beginning to feel very unsafe in my own nursing building.
This will definitely cheer you up.
On April 16th, 1999, I received a letter. It was from Human Resources. It was Chakowski's termination letter. He had not been participating in his treatment for substance abuse. I wanted to jump up and down like a little girl. It made me feel like he was finally out of my life. I felt light as a feather. I could come to work and really do my job. I did not have to worry about one individual that I really felt was obsessed with me.
Hey, Benjamin! How are you doing?
It felt like all was right with the world. I felt like I was myself again. I was smiling. It felt great. It's wonderful.
My angel lover.
I can remember June 16th, 1999, as if it were yesterday. It was a beautiful, sunny morning. It was such a great day to be alive. I had the radio on with a smile on my face. Never would I have dreamed what was about to happen to me.
Just follow my lead, and we'll serve her the papers.
I got to my office, and my thoughts wandered to Carol. It was her first day back after having pneumonia.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Carol, it's me.
I couldn't wait to get back.
Yeah, I know, but you've got to put yourself first. Give yourself time to get better.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe that Chakowski was standing in the doorway. And behind him, there was a man that I didn't recognize.
Dennis, why are you here?
He was a bail bondsman who Chakowski had hired to help him serve papers.
We've talked about this! Dennis, what are you doing?
I had never seen a gun. I was thinking to myself, is this a toy? Is this a joke? Is this a prank? What the heck is this?
It's time to come clean. It's time to tell the people the truth.
He blamed me entirely for his dismissal, and he wanted an investigation into it.
I don't know what you're talking.
He shot that gun up into the ceiling.
Okay, you can go.
And I recognized this is not a joke.
You lock the door.
This guy is going to kill me.
Dennis, what are you doing?
I looked into cold, dead, black eyes, the eyes of a snake. And I was sure that this was my last day on Earth.
Dennis, my name is Sarah. I'm out here and I need to talk to you. We can resolve all of these problems. Is everyone okay in there? If you want to speak on the phone, dial extension 301. We're here to help.
Stop that bullhorn. And I demand a meeting about the threats on my life. And I demand a meeting where Maria Jordan comes clean about the conspiracy, the statewide conspiracy against me.
The first few hours, I was trying to hold myself, to keep myself from shouting, because I knew that that would result in even more injury. But I was bleeding. I was feeling like I was dying.
We've been through all of this.
I couldn't stop staring at my own wrist.
My life.
Even though I was a nurse, I had never seen such a horrendous injury. He shot my left wrist, my right wrist. He shot my right foot, and he shot me in my chest, on the left side, right into my breast.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not going anywhere, okay? My life is in danger.
The hostage negotiators did nothing but infuriate him.
No, we've already been over this.
He would become very impatient when they said something that he didn't want to hear.
No.
And he would hang up on them.
No!
On at least 2 occasions, Carol asked Chakowski to please let me go.
Dennis, you gotta let Maria go. This can all still end okay. Dennis!
Stop talking. Blah, 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 blah. All lies. Stop it.
Carol's loyalty was unbelievable, and the fact that she would do something like that made me appreciate her and made me love her. I could not imagine what the police were waiting for. I was bleeding to death, and I could not imagine how I was going to live a night with no treatment. And then, for me, the worst thing imaginable happened. He reached into his bag, and he pulled out a very long rope and handcuffs. He cannot possibly think that he is going to handcuff the wrist that he has almost shot off of my body. And yet, sure enough, he proceeded to handcuff Carol and I together. It seemed absolutely unbelievable to me that I had left my house feeling like it was such an ordinary day. And this was how the day had ended.
Dennis, I know you don't want a second day of this. Let Maria and Carol go. We can discuss everything properly and sensibly.
I said not to use the bullhorn. No. I said no. Ah!
My sense of desperation continued to grow as I was seeing that nothing was changing in this scenario. I really couldn't see an end in sight. I looked at the clock as each hour passed, and I felt more grim by the hour.
Dennis, this is Sarah. We left a bag outside the room for you. We've left food, drinks, and cigarettes.
By Thursday afternoon, it was clear that Chakowski was starving. But he was very suspicious, very guarded, and he demanded that he be shielded by the 2 of us.
Get up. Get up. Get up or I'll shoot you. Come on.
He had Carol in front. He had me in the back. This was killing me. As if I wasn't already in agony, to have to move was making every step more and more excruciating.
If I see anyone out there, I'll shoot him.
No.
See anyone out there, I'll shoot him.
I could almost smell the presence of the police around me. I felt that they were hiding behind the pillars. And I wanted to say, get the hell out from behind those pillars and do something here. I'm bleeding. But I instinctively knew that Chakowski's hand was on that trigger and he was ready to pull it at any minute.
Pick up the bag. Pick up the bag.
The room felt as cold as a tomb to me. I vowed that I would not be sleeping. If this was going to be my last night on Earth, I was going to be awake. On Friday morning, I was wide awake, and I was so worried, because I knew that the morning before, the bullhorn had woken him up.
Dennis, this is Sarah.
And sure enough, the same thing happened again.
Your parents are here. Your family is here. They're concerned about you.
To be woken up like this, and then to be told that his family was out there. I couldn't imagine what more they could do to rattle this man. So he turned his anger over towards us. I could feel the rope jerk, and the handcuffs came off, and he forced us to sit up again. He was totally on edge.
Dennis, we need to end this. We can stop this before anyone gets hurt.
I didn't know if I would ever see my husband, if I would ever see my mother, if I would ever see my family again.
Dennis, we need you to let the women go, and we need you to come outside right now.
At this moment, I was convinced I was going to die. Within seconds, I crumbled to the floor, and I could hear myself screaming, "You've killed me! You've killed me!"
Get down! Back down!
Where's Carol?
I need you to relax.
Is she okay?
I can still remember the moment I saw the outside world again. The sun never looked brighter. I breathed in. It was as if I was breathing for the first time again in 46 hours. I was feeling like I'm gonna live. I'm gonna make it. The first person I saw when I woke up was my husband. He was by my bed, looking more concerned than I had ever seen him in my life. The first words I asked were, "How's Carol?" And he said, "Honey, I'm sorry, she didn't make it." Those were the hardest words I had ever heard in my life.
Carol Kepner died from a single gunshot wound. In 2002, Dennis Chakowski was convicted of first-degree murder and attempted murder. He was sentenced to life plus 42 to 85 years. Maria made a full recovery from her 6 gunshot wounds and returned to work in 2004 as a nursing instructor.
I embrace and I love my life. Every day that I wake up is a miracle. Every day that I wake up is a tribute to Carol. Every nursing student that I teach, I talk to them about workplace violence and the very serious nature of it.
Yes.
And I do that on behalf of Carol.
Thank you.
Carol's legacy will always live on because of me.
Well, I think he had this all made up in his mind that this was how it was going to be, you know, whether I agreed or not.
I had the idea the world was going to end. It was going to go through a catastrophe. And Kim and I were chosen as husband and wife of the race. The human race.
And I love the beach. It's always been a part of me. I mean, I've been born and raised by the beach. It just, you know, does something for you.
Hey, cheers. Where's Danny tonight?
Anything was possible at that time. I wasn't even 30 yet. I'm 27. You know, living the lifestyle at the beach, just barefoot in the sand and carefree. And it was always something going on. And that's where we always ended up because it was just a more relaxing thing to do after work, to go down there and hang out. You know, life was good. I had a great job and had a great guy I was seeing. I worked days and typically got off about 6 or 7, and he worked nights. So, you know, we'd hang out together on my days off.
Hey, Danny, you feed the cat before you leave?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, get some sleep. See you Sunday?
Uh-huh.
Been seeing him for a while, and we were both young, both very young and loved, enjoyed life and like being out and about and doing things, activities. My job at the time, I was delivering mail for the post office in Dana Point. You know, it was all good, and I love that job. Good people to work with, good place to be.
Oh, hey, Mary Jane. You going to the fair? Electric Fiddler, are you kidding me? Want to catch a ride with me and Charles? Sure.
It's 8:30, folks. You know what that means.
What did he say?
It was a big facility, a lot of people. You go in there and you grab your mail off the route you're supposed to be delivering and case up the mail, and then you'd hit the streets. The thing I love the most about my job is the physical part of it, really, the physical activity of it. When I first started working there, I think my first 30 days I dropped like 15 pounds. But it was my kind of job to have. I didn't like to be indoors. Behind a desk was not for me.
Hey, do you know you're going to the fair tonight?
No. Mother-in-law's in town.
All right, well, send her my love for me.
Charles was a good guy. They were all laid-back hippies, I'm telling you right now.
Oh, hey, Charles. Am I still okay to catch a ride with you guys tonight? Oh, no, not you two. You're bailing?
Sorry, Kim. Hey, Mark. You still going to the fair?
Yeah.
Can Kim catch a ride?
Sure. I'll give you a ride.
Have a good vacation.
Kim, give me your address. I'll pick you up.
I'm up in Laguna Beach. Is that okay?
It's no problem.
Thanks.
I'd have to describe Mark as kind of a quiet guy at work, you know? Had a nervous twitch to him. He was actually Charles and Kathy's friend, and he was at the post office before I even got there, so he was been there for quite a while.
Should be really fun.
Orange County Fair happens every year, and I've always gone every year. It's just one of the local things to do, and I'd go and listen to bands play there and just hang out.
So I think it's incredible. Good, Mark, this is great.
I think he was probably in his early 40s. You know, he was a Vietnam vet. But he was always part of the crowd, you know, just a normal looking guy.
I love that guy.
Very impressive. Really impressive.
And it was a good time. I actually enjoyed the music. But I had to work the next day, so he just dropped me off at the house.
Hey, really appreciate the ride. You have a fun vacation.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Kim. It's Mark.
Oh, Mark, what's up?
I had a great time tonight. I'd really like to do this again sometime.
Yeah, I did too. That guy was awesome.
Yeah, I'd really like to do this again sometime.
Maybe we can go for a walk on the beach.
You know that I'm seeing someone, right? This wasn't, some sort of date, just to make sure.
I told him that, you know, I had a boyfriend and that I wasn't interested in him that way.
I couldn't leave for my vacation without saying I'd be really interested in a relationship between us.
What?
I mean it, Kim. I think it could really work out between us.
Hey, now this is not appropriate. I'm gonna go, okay?
After I hung up the phone, I kind of started feeling that was kind of a crazy phone call. I mean, I didn't do anything to lead him on for sure. The film make him feel that way. He sounded very anxious and very excitable for some reason. Not like when he was talking with me at the fair.
I fall to my knees and pray as the thunder begins. For the Lord will restore and cleanse the land.
Had to be at work at 8:30, so got up normal, running late as always, and literally tripped over a basket that had been placed on my doorstep. There was some fresh fruit in there, some homemade chocolate chip cookies. There also was a cassette tape of music on there that he recorded for me, and a letter, and a set of house keys. I mean, I knew who they were from instantly.
Kim, I had a great night. I'll be thinking about you while I'm away on vacation. I've enclosed my house keys. I was thinking maybe you'd get a house sit for me. Enjoy the music. Love, Mark.
It was strange, but I didn't think there was really anything to come of it.
You tired, Kim?
Yeah, something like that.
Kathy was one of the original Dana Point crew,
Hey, Kathy.
and she was one of my good friends at the post office.
Talk to you for a second? Sure.
So I told her about the phone call.
No, I think that's nice.
From what I understand, he had problems with post-traumatic stress syndrome, and he was seeing some counselor at the time who was suggesting that he find a girlfriend and settle down and do what have you kind of thing.
Thanks. Okay, it's just
Yeah,
so
don't worry.
embarrassing. I just
Don't worry.
don't overact either.
She really didn't think anything much of it to fret over or be threatened about. But I still was bothered by the fact that someone was able to come to my door and leave something on my doorstep without me hearing. So I put the keys back in his case, and my life just kind of went on as normal because he was on vacation.
Hey, Mark. Good vacation?
Kayaking on Goose Lake. Very peaceful.
Catch many fish?
Yeah? Speckled dace? I don't eat 'em, I put 'em back.
Good man. Welcome back.
And he was kind of upset. He gave me the stink eye all day long, you know? Just was glaring at me all day. It made me feel a little uncomfortable, actually. The next day, I found another note when I got up in the morning. Some more music and some cookies again.
You gotta be kidding me.
I was angry and mad, and, you know, I just couldn't believe that this person wasn't leaving me alone. I got to work that morning. I left the whole thing on his desk and didn't say nothing to him. I don't know why I didn't say anything to anybody about it. I'd say there were about maybe 6 after that. These letters, after a while, they just became bizarre.
I can see an endless future for us, Kim. An existence beyond what we know. Only you and I, Kim. For the rest of the world will burn.
Danny!
I was delivering mail for the post office. I worked in Dana Point, couldn't be happier. There was another carrier, his name was Mark, and he started writing these letters. And after that, they all started getting pretty scary.
Danny!
Hey, what's up? Why are you screaming?
It is impossible to understand our future, but we must be strong and join hands as the cleansing begins.
The tone was definitely changing in the letters. Just saying bizarre things of how we could go live happily ever after in the life of eternity, or we can go peacefully and go die in hell together. I don't know what crazy talk is, but that was crazy talk to me.
Well, why didn't you tell me about this before? I could have said something to it.
I just wanted it to go away, you know? I thought I'd get the damn message.
Well, now you got two guys so crazy about you.
It's not funny.
No, I know it's not. Look, just stay out of his way, okay? Yeah? You do that?
I gotta go. Gonna be late.
I'll call you tonight. Hey, you got any cookies left?
Shut up, Danny.
It's a strange feeling to have somebody be obsessed with you. It definitely makes you feel like they're everywhere. So it makes you start looking over your shoulder a lot more.
Damn it.
It was kind of a crazy feeling. I don't know. What the hell, you know? But it was him. It was Mark. He comes to find me on my route.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? I saw you today. I saw you down there at the harbor. It's gotta stop, Mark. It's crazy. You can't just follow me around. It's freaking me out.
He didn't really seem to acknowledge anything I was saying, really. It's like he was looking at me, but not really hearing me, what I was saying.
Just stick to your own route, okay?
Now, there's been a misunderstanding. For the Lord will execute judgment by fire, and by his sword on all flesh, and those slain by the Lord will be many.
Now, all of a sudden, he's starting to show up at my house now, and parking himself across the street from my house.
Hey! Not in my house! Get out of here, you hear me, Mark? Go home!
And I started getting really upset about the fact that, you know, he just wasn't taking no for an answer and not leaving me alone.
I'm leaving a message for Dawn right now!
I did let Don know, the postmaster know, though. And, you know, saying, hey, this guy's out here, you know, sitting in front of my house and he's not leaving me alone. But he said there's nothing they can do about it.
I hate having to do this, Mark, but Kim's made a complaint about your conduct. I need you to give her some space, okay?
What I do in my own time is my own business.
Take this as a piece of good advice. Cut it out.
Understood, sir. May I be excused?
It was kind of a lonely experience, actually. I mean, you got support from your friends, but there's really nothing that anybody can do to make that person stop thinking about you, or you stop feeling that way of being violated. Especially you're tired and your nerves are on edge, and you don't want to be with anybody or socialize with anybody. You're just not the same person all of a sudden. I just had this urge to just want to beat the to tell you the truth, you know?
You keep pushing me, Mark! I'm not interested! You get it now?
But still, it didn't stop him. I think it just escalated the situation more myself, really, by doing that.
Mom, I fixed your shelves for you. I'm heading into work now.
But it's your day off.
Not anymore. I got things to do.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't staying at my house much after that. I mean, I wasn't comfortable being there much anymore. I pretty much started staying down with my boyfriend at the time in Long Beach.
When I first met you, you used to talk to me. Where'd that person go, huh?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. You gotta relax, okay? It's your day off. Mark's down at Dana Point. You're here in Long Beach. Nothing's gonna happen, okay?
I didn't know what he was really thinking or how far he would go.
There are casualties in war, but beyond war lies the future. Our new world. To those who will fall in this war, I salute you.
Stay here tonight.
I can't. I gotta go home. I gotta get my uniform.
You can get your uniform tomorrow.
I said no. Okay?
I was aggravated all the time, tired. It takes a lot out of you to be so upset all the time.
Hey guys! I'm wearing my underwear on the outside of my pants. I'm gonna wear them there all day. I lost a bet. I'm gonna wear them all day. You wanna game me? Go ahead, you're supposed to.
Mark, what the hell's going on? Get down, what are you doing?
I lost the bet with my lover. Now I gotta go down and meet her on the beach.
Come on down, Mark. Let's get you a seat in my office. It's not funny, man.
Hey, it's me. Let me know when you're back, okay? Hey, Kim. I know it's your day off. Why don't you bring some popcorn and some suntan lotion and come on down to the beach and watch me kill myself?
When I got home and started playing my messages back from my machine, and I heard his voice come on saying that, I know it's your day off, why don't you bring some popcorn and some suntan lotion and come down to the beach and watch me kill myself. All I could think was, I was afraid. I got all the letters together and so I could take everything down there to the post office and show the postmaster. You know, I just kept thinking I just couldn't wait for morning so I can get to work to get this handled. I think I was at work early for the first time ever in my life. I got there, I think about 6 o'clock I was down there.
Kim! I'm glad you're in early. We need to talk.
I know. This is about Mark, right?
We had a situation here yesterday.
Did he hurt himself?
No, everyone's fine, but it seems Mark is having some real personal problems.
You can say that again.
I showed Don everything that he'd left me and everything else, and told him about the phone call.
I'm scared, Don. This is all about me. Mark came here looking for me.
Don was actually concerned for his well-being. But then when I showed him this tape and this also, then they started taking it a little bit more seriously.
I need to pass this on to the sheriff. Mark's been taken in for an evaluation.
That basket helps get him sent down to the 30-day hold for a psychiatric evaluation.
Find me. Days.
It was a relief knowing that he wasn't going to be showing up anymore at my doorstep and hopefully getting some kind of help maybe for himself.
Locked away. I know what's coming.
I'd have to drive by the facility, and I would sometimes actually think that, man, I wonder if he could see me from up in his room. It was Thanksgiving. I just came back from my mom's house, and I really didn't talk too much about it to my family. There's not much we could say about it.
Hey, you crazy cat. You scared me. I bet you want your Thanksgiving dinner too, huh?
Let me in.
Mark, what are you doing here? You can't be here. It's the middle of the night.
Let me in. I need to talk with you. I'm much better. Things are good.
Get away from here. Get away from my door. Get out of here, Mark, or I'm calling the sheriff. I'm not letting you in. Do you understand me? We are not having this conversation.
I froze. I couldn't believe that it was him standing there on my doorstep, and, you know, you just get that feeling of dread again in your stomach. There was a big possibility that he was going to be coming back to work, and that didn't set easy with me because I didn't understand why they would put him back to work in the office with me.
But Dawn, suspension means temporary. Okay, I can't deal with temporary. This guy was at my house, at my door in the middle of the night.
It's out of my hands, Kim. He's having an evaluation. Nobody's saying he's coming back yet. It's just a possibility.
Okay, the guy needs help. Can't you see that? He shouldn't be working.
I'm sorry, Kim. I'll let you know as soon as I find out anything more.
Don seemed to be pretty sympathetic on my part, but there's still not much they were doing. And there for a minute, there was another break in it. I had not heard from him for a couple months. He was, you know, laying low, I guess. So my life just kind of went on as normal.
Here's the keys for the replacement. They say maybe a week or so. This is Dom.
It was management calling about Mark's status, and then he was letting him know that Mark didn't pass his last evaluation, that he wouldn't be coming back to work anytime soon.
Okay. Kim, take a seat. Please.
What happened? Did he fail his examination?
I'm gonna have to place you on emergency administrative leave.
I don't understand. If he's not coming back to work, then what's the problem? Why am I being punished?
You're not being suspended. Kim. I'm gonna need those keys.
They didn't want me to work. I don't know. They said that he put me on emergency annual leave and until they got it all figured out.
So when are you going to tell me what happened with Danny?
It's over. I told you before.
You two were good together.
I never told my parents much of anything. I mean, I just never took all my drama home to my mom and dad. And now I just couldn't do that.
Hey. Sorry. Honey. You can work things out. It's not Danny, Mom. What is it?
And that was when I first actually told my parents what was going on.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I didn't know anything about restraining orders or how it really worked, but I thought it maybe gave me some more leverage.
I've been put on emergency leave and I need to come get my paycheck.
But I needed $182. So I was going to go back to work to get my check because it was pay week. So I drive down to Laguna Beach, the normal way I usually drive. Beautiful day out. I was a little nervous and anxious because I haven't seen anybody and didn't exactly know what had been happening. And I mean, yeah, I was concerned and worried. I didn't really realize until then how serious it might have been for him.
Mom? Mom? I'm gonna go camping now.
Mark?
I got a Mother's Day gift for you.
Mom? I love you very much. You're gonna go and see Grandma now.
The vibe at work was kind of heavy now. It was not the same. You could tell something wasn't there. Something was definitely not right. So I was just gonna case my mail and then get my check and go get a restraining order down at the courthouse. I just remember hearing a big slam on the floor. Like if a big mail tray drops on the floor, it makes a big noise, like a bang, which is a typical noise you hear all day long, so you don't really think nothing of it. I just remember hearing a big slam on the floor. Like if a big mail tray drops on the floor, it makes a big noise, like a bang, which is a typical noise you hear all day long, so you don't really think nothing of it. I just hear some people screaming, and I was up against the wall, so there was no way I can get out of the building anyway. I could hear just like total chaos. People running around the office now, and it took me a minute to realize what was happening, but I knew what was going on. It was crazy.
Kim? Kim? Kim, where are you? Kim? Can you hear me, Kim?
He was waving his arms like this. He had a tie-dye t-shirt on that said Psycho on it. He looked crazy.
I know you can hear me, Kim. Why don't you come out, Kim?
I managed to shove myself up into the shelf. I don't know how, but it was the only place I can hide. But I was terrified. I mean, couldn't even breathe. I mean, it was so surreal to see his feet walking by, yelling for me. Everything just went numb.
Kim, where are you?
I was holding my breath, listening to what was going on, hearing what was going on.
Come on, Kim, come out! I know you can hear me, Kim. Kim, can you hear me? I'm gonna find you, Kim.
Mark. Mark?
I really didn't know what had happened, but it was loud because it was echoing the whole building. I guess it just comes by nature to hide, but I couldn't get out of the building without having to go straight down the middle. And I would have definitely been seen her for sure. I was petrified.
Kim, can you hear me? Kim?
Next thing I hear is somebody screaming. I didn't know she was new. I didn't even really know her. But she was been there in the office too. I guess she was hiding behind a hamp or something.
Kim? Kim, can you hear me? Where are you, Kim? Find you, Kim.
She was screaming hysterically, so I had my hand over her mouth so that she'd be quiet. And I had her in pretty tight. I wasn't letting her go. But, also at the same time, I was trying to keep us both from being found or heard or seen.
Kim! Kim! It's time to go, Kim! We're moving out! We're moving out!
I didn't know where Mark was because he just seemed like disappeared all of a sudden. I was petrified. And then I can hear doors shutting. I can hear outside, actually, the doors from outside being open and shut. And then for me, it got quiet all of a sudden. I don't know if I blacked out or consciously just stopped hearing. I don't know, but I kind of it was like I left my body kind of thing. I was, I think, in, what do you call it, shock at the time. It was all a blur until I did come out from underneath the desk. But I do remember when I did get out, I do remember seeing, the pool of blood and Charlie laying there, and I still couldn't believe that was happening. It was just, I mean, he should just grab me when he had a chance. Why have to involve everybody else? You know, there was no reason to shoot Charlie. Everybody had to be questioned by the police officers, and I was the first one to be done. They didn't know where Mark was. They kept asking me if I knew where he was or where I might think he might be. And I just couldn't believe they didn't have him.
Dana Point, California. We are getting reports a gunman is on the rampage after shooting a worker at a nearby postal office.
They didn't know where Mark was. They kept asking me if I knew where he was. And I just couldn't believe they didn't have him.
Where are you?
I didn't know where he was because he just disappeared all of a sudden. They took me into protective custody because they still hadn't caught him yet, but they weren't really telling me anything.
A manhunt is underway for postal worker Mark Hilburn. It is believed that Hilburn killed a co-worker at Dana Point.
42-year-old postal worker Charles Barbagallo was killed, and another worker slightly wounded.
Postal killer Mark Hilburn struck again, this time shooting a woman in a
The suspect, Mark Hilburn, is still at large.
Woman was shot multiple times.
I still can't believe what just happened. I mean, it was like a bad dream happening.
The alleged killer is postal
Let
worker
me go, okay? He's looking for me. Just let me go and we can end it now. Please.
Police. I've got the postal killer in my bar.
He just strolled in there, sat down like nothing was happening with him or had happened. And was recognized from somebody that was sitting there from seeing him on the news.
Sir, could you step outside, please?
Mark was soon caught in a local bar that was a couple blocks away from where I was actually being held at that time.
Reports are coming in.
They got a phone call saying that he'd just been apprehended. It was great that he was caught, but it was still disturbing to me. I mean, it was still too close for comfort as far as I was concerned, you know? When they finally caught up with him and they were able to search his vehicle, they had found about $1,000 worth of women's clothing. He had provisions with him to kidnap me, apparently.
Police discovered the body of Hilburn's mother in her home today. It is believed she was stabbed to death. Her pet dog had also been killed. Shortly after, a neighbor was confronted by an armed man fitting Hilburn's description.
He'd already been at his mom's house and killed her. So when I was at home and getting my uniform, he could probably have been coming down to Laguna Beach, so he probably stopped by my house. I probably just missed him.
Mark Hilburn was convicted of 2 counts of murder, 7 counts of attempted murder, and the attempted kidnapping of Kim Springer. He was sentenced to 9 terms of life in prison, without the possibility of parole.
That whole image of that day is not gonna go away. That never goes away, really. It sticks with you. He took the life I had at the time. Just that whole sense of life being good there for a while. I mean, I don't think that ever will, have that again, the way it was. He opened my eyes and made it look ugly. The world made it look ugly, really, actually. I kind of ended up just stuck somewhere, I mean, I haven't worked since then, which is a drag, because I love that job. Kind of cut my losses. Kind of didn't really take good care of myself after that. This story might have started with me, but it involved so many other people and so many other lives. I haven't spoke about it or told my side of it for so long. I haven't been down to Laguna Beach for 20 years. I just got my own transportation again, so I do feel like I should go down to the beach and put my toes back in the sand for a while and see how that goes. I love the beach. It's always been a part of me.
When I look in the mirror today, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. I felt as if I was being hunted. He wanted to make sure that I was dead. Please, no! I am from Akron, Ohio, Summit County. I moved to Maryland for a better opportunity. I just graduated from college, so I was looking forward to moving to a larger city where I could generate lots of income quickly. Both my sisters were already there, and I'm all about family.
I'm sorry, baby. I get excited when I see such a fine woman.
Hurry up or you'll be late. Roger would pay attention to what I would have on and give me compliments. I thought I was average, but he just made me feel extraordinarily beautiful. I was a single parent, and it was really hard for me. And Roger, he was a single father at the time.
What about me?
You know where the fridge is. Seeing Roger doing so well with his son, I liked his energy. I thought it would be great to have a family.
Oh, thank you, Angel. It's so sweet. Eat your food, Dylan.
I grew up in a two-parent home, and the fact that my daughter didn't have a father, it was something that I couldn't provide unless I had a husband. We got married and ended up living together. It felt like being a real family.
Oh, I'm gonna be so late.
I was excited to work for the cellular phone company. Working at the cellular store gave me the opportunity to meet people, but I was studying part-time to become a mortgage consultant, so life was hectic.
Hey, the kids are gonna be at Sisters tonight. I figure we can go out later with some of my friends from work. Might be a nice way to meet some people. Hey, you go wear that dress I got you.
Roger and his coworkers would go out for happy hour after work.
The boss is doing two things. Nothing and overreacting. I'm serious.
Roger worked in the office where he was a mail clerk. It was exciting for me because Roger was in the corporate world, and that was my dream, to be a businesswoman. I loved the way Roger dressed. I loved his swag. I loved the way he was in a suit looking hot.
Everyone, this is Yvette. Yvette, this is everyone.
Hey. How you doing?
Thought you were gonna wear the red dress.
It's a little tight. You like this one, though.
Roger, he was assertive. He could talk to them very well. I was a bit more passive, so I kind of like sit in the background and watch everybody talk and mingle. I'm an observer.
I hope the kids aren't giving my sister a hard time.
Mess with Haley. You gotta be joking. That woman is fearsome.
Yeah, you better remember that.
I moved to Maryland for family. I didn't know anyone. So getting out with Roger and his co-workers, it was starting to feel like home. One day, when we were getting dressed to go skating, something that the kids look forward to go to on the weekend, together as a family.
Ready to have some fun? Babe, she wore gray. It won't match.
I thought it was strange. I said, well, what's the problem? I said, we have clothes on.
Come on, let's just go. The kids are ready.
We've got to look right in public, babe.
He said, if we're not going to look right in public, we're not going at all.
Well, if it's that big a deal, okay.
I didn't understand because he didn't have an issue with the way I dressed before.
Doesn't mommy look good? Huh? Take a pic of mom and dad. See? Perfect.
I would be hurt, just saddened by his behavior. I noticed Roger started drinking a bit more every year around the anniversary of his brother's murder. So Roger and I would go to the cemetery to put flowers on his brother's grave.
Three years today. Feels like yesterday.
And he would drink. Just drink it straight out the bottle.
To you, brother.
He would pour liquor on the grave, which I thought that was weird. He would go to where they grew up and drink just until he was like oblivious to the world. I was on the phone talking to my sister. She was like my second mother.
Hi, Haley. So, what did you say?
I told her that no man should be taking her to pick up a bucket of fried chicken. The guy's gotta spend some real money.
Roger came into the kitchen and he just stood there watching me, and I could feel like the sense of his anger towards me.
You go? Okay.
I need my music, baby.
What you need to do is do these dishes.
What's his problem? Why is he talking to you like that?
Now! It's a mess! It's a mess!
I was absolutely embarrassed that he was yelling and screaming like a woman.
Yvette?
Get off the phone!
I gotta go.
Wait, what?
Roger didn't really want us to be around my family anymore. The more that I reached out to my family, the angrier he got.
You need to spend less time gossiping with that sister of yours and spend more time with us.
He made me feel like I was a bad mother.
We need to talk about this. Don't just walk off.
It was about a week later. Nobody was home. The children were gone, staying with grandparents. Roger was gone. It seemed like it was going to be an all right evening. But Roger came home inebriated. I had the fear of Roger. When he was extremely drunk, his skin was reeking of liquor.
Stop it! No! Stop!
He would force me to have sex, and I would feel so violated. Next thing I know, he boxed me in the bathroom with a knife.
Please, calm down. Please.
Roger is drawing the knife back, and I look at him, and it's like he wasn't there.
I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry, don't.
Roger slashed my wrist, and it hurt so bad.
I'm sorry, please don't. I'm sorry.
I saw him drawing the knife back as if he was going to, really stab me.
Scratches, baby. Just scratches.
And then he stopped. He wanted us to go to bed. And I just began running as fast as I could. I was very afraid of him. I didn't know what he was capable of. I didn't know where Roger was. I felt as if I was being hunted.
What you need to do is do these dishes.
I noticed Roger started drinking a bit more.
You need to spend less time gossiping with that sister of yours.
The more that I reached out to my family, the angrier he got. Next thing I know, he boxed me in the bathroom with a knife.
I'm sorry, please don't.
And I just began running as fast as I could. I didn't know where Roger was. I felt as if I was being hunted.
Come on out, baby. I'm sorry.
And all I could think of was getting to safety.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Yvette! Yvette! I'm sorry, baby!
I was outside half naked, extremely cold. I stayed out as long as I could. I had no other choice but to go home with no clothes on. I was hoping that when I entered back in the home that he would be calm and apologetic. And he was. Early that morning, I got up and I left out. When I arrived at the hospital, during the intake process, they asked me, was I abused? And I told them no, because I didn't want my husband to go to jail and his son be fatherless. I tried to hide everything Roger did to me from my family. I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
I'm gonna quit drinking. I wanna make things right. I need you. Dylan needs you.
This, what we have, it's toxic. You need help.
We agreed that it was best that we separate. He took his son over to his grandmother's. New Year's meant a lot to me that year because I knew that I didn't have to live in fear anymore. I was just so happy because I didn't have to wake up feeling as if I did something wrong or, question myself.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Get rich or cry triumph.
My New Year's resolution was to make my daughter proud of me, how far we came together.
Hello, and Happy New Year. Hello?
Having fun?
Roger. Look, you need to just leave me alone, okay?
I want to see you. So does Dylan. He misses you.
Goodbye, Roger.
Ignore the fool.
Who's sitting on the remote? Let's watch the ball drop.
I know you ain't there, Yvette. Answer the door and talk to me.
I don't like confrontations.
Don't be playing no games. I just want to talk to you. That's all.
There's nothing to talk about, Roger.
I'm begging you, baby, please. I just want to see you. We gotta work this out.
Hey, jerk! Why don't you just go and ruin someone else's party?
Just go, Roger, or I'll call the police.
In the back of my mind, it had me anxious. 'Cause I knew he would be back. When Roger moved out, I decided that it was time for me to make a permanent residence for my daughter.
So, better go choose your room.
It was perfect. It was just like, it was my house. I claimed it. I was officially a first-time home buyer. My daughter was very happy. She chose which room was hers. We began picking out paint, carpet, the whole nine.
That was quick. Just down the hall next to the bedroom, please. Now that man's gonna keep us safe from... Well, it's a fresh start. We're safe here. What do you want now?
This is all wrong. We need to talk, face to face.
I gotta go.
Don't be angry, please, Yvette. I know I screwed up. I know you deserve better, but I can't live without you.
Forget it, Roger. There's nothing left. You have to move on.
Why don't you listen Listen to me.
I received threatening phone calls from Roger. I didn't want to get him in trouble, so I wouldn't contact the police and tell them that he was threatening me on a regular basis. When I purchased my home, I thought it was a good idea to have a security system installed. I didn't know anyone. I was a single black female living alone with a child. I felt vulnerable. I was taking mortgage consulting classes, so I decided to talk to this young guy about the real estate business. I invited him over to my home. One evening, we were studying.
I just gotta know the local market better if I'm gonna be selling homes.
I'll be your tour guide.
We were laughing and talking, and he offered to show me around, and I thought that that was great. And I really liked that. I enjoyed myself so much, I was sad to see him leave. I didn't want the date to end.
Thursday night?
Sounds good.
Cool. I look forward to it.
If I didn't answer the phone, he would continue to call or call my family and harass my family, and I just didn't want them to get upset.
You messing around?
What?
You messing with another man?
I had the feeling that he was watching me because of what was said in the conversation. It felt bad.
We are not together, Roger. You do not have the right to ask me those questions.
If you're sleeping with someone, I'll kill him. Look, get rid of Denise for the night and let's talk. Just you and me.
I am not getting rid of my daughter.
She's part of the problem. Shouldn't you see that?
When Roger said that about my daughter, the alarms and the bells and the whistles just immediately went off in my brain. I was just confused as to why he would focus on my daughter.
All this anger, it ain't good for you. You gotta forgive. Then we move forward together.
Roger, you stabbed me with a knife. Do you really think I'm gonna let you back into our lives? It's not gonna happen.
As a parent, it's my responsibility to protect my daughter. She came from me. She is me. She's the love of my life.
Hey, sweetie. You wanna go skating? I'll show you a trick. Come on. Come on.
I received threatening phone calls from Roger.
If you're sleeping with someone, I'll kill him.
I was a single black female living alone with a child. I felt vulnerable.
She's part of the problem. Shouldn't you see that?
When Roger said that about my daughter, the alarms and the bells and the whistle just immediately went off in my brain.
Hey, sweetie. You wanna go skating? Come on. I got some money for you and mommy and this letter. Wow. You give it to mommy, okay? You give it to her, okay? You give it to mommy.
Excuse me. Hello, B-Mobile. I'm at work, hon. You okay?
She knew in her heart he was a danger to her.
Slow down.
Listen, girl. Give it to her.
Run to the babysitter right now.
I felt in my heart that Roger would do something to my daughter. If anything would have happened to my daughter, on my account, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself.
Thanks for showing me around. I've been looking forward to it.
Me too. thought we'd drive past a few houses for sale in different areas. You'll get an understanding of which locations command the best prices.
Sounds great. We are not listening to that. R&B all the way.
Look, I was wondering, when we got it.
You better than me! What you got of me, bitch? Ain't got no problem. What you got of me, bitch? Huh?
I thought he was going to bust the window.
Get your ass out here!
No, don't.
Get your ass out of here!
Roger, please, just leave us alone.
What's wrong with me? Huh? I just want to talk!
I'm calling the police. Please!
I was shaking like a leaf trying to call 911 because I was so afraid. My knees were shaking.
Who was that?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. Please, can we just do this another time?
I just wanted them to be safe. I didn't want my husband to do anything to him. I was very afraid for his life.
Pull yourself together. He's gone.
He's right behind me, following me again, stalking me. Frantically, anxious, heart beating, heart racing.
Leave me alone!
Hold on!
I was in a little car versus his big truck.
Hold that over! Pull over!
Just leave me alone!
I said pull over!
I was very afraid for my life. I was just trying to get away as fast as I could.
What you gonna do with another man? Huh? You think I can't see you? You're going too far! You can't be cheating on me! You try to cheat on me again, you see what happens!
Police.
The officer said, go to the commissioner's office and file for a protective order. I felt a sense of disappointment because Roger and I had such a good relationship in the beginning, and it hurt me very bad that I had to actually go into the court and talk about our personal relationship. It was humiliating.
I guess it didn't go so well. I got the protective order. It's just...
You're safe now. You and Denise.
It was my job to keep my daughter safe. So I knew it was the right thing to do.
Ladies, tell me I haven't missed anything.
In the afternoons, I would go over to my aunt's home to watch the soap operas and sit back, laugh, and talk with family.
Denise is doing good at school. She's getting better grades than I did.
I have a pretty big family, and at times we don't lock the screen door. Someone was coming in and out all the time.
You need to get out of this house.
You're angry. I get that. But anger is an acid, okay?
I'm calling the...
Shut up!
I never wanted Roger to get that close to me because I was very afraid of him. I didn't know what he was capable of.
Pull that over!
I was very afraid for my life.
You try to cheat on me again, you see what happens!
I was just trying to get away as fast as I could. In the afternoons, I would go over to my aunt's home.
We're to be together. You need to get out of this house.
You're angry. I get that.
I'm calling...
Shut up!
He looked like he was drained, like he hadn't had any sleep.
Anger. It's an acid. It burns, but it harms you more than anything it's poured on. I love you.
And I don't love you. I feel nothing. Now get out.
I never wanted Roger to get that close to me because I was very afraid of him. I didn't know what he was capable of. After Roger left, I knew it wasn't the end. I was afraid to be alone. I thought taking the phone calls would keep the peace.
Yvette, I want to be in bed with you.
I need you to hold me.
It's late. I need some sleep.
You sleeping with someone else?
You think I'm a fool?
You've no right.
You are not in my life anymore.
Your steady ass is in my head. I'm gonna fry you up like Crisco grease.
I didn't know what to think. He was talking as if though he was going to murder me. I heard this loud noise as if though someone was trying to break in the house. I'm very frightened. I thought he was going to carry out harming me. I thought Roger was in the house. I was just so frightened by what could be on the other side of the door. I didn't know if Roger had a gun. My biggest fear was that Roger was going to murder me and my daughter.
He was here. I'm telling you, Roger was here. He said he was gonna burn me. He could kill me.
There's no evidence it was Roger, probably just kids playing.
I was angry that he didn't just go arrest him. He didn't take me seriously.
786 Roger. No 11 David 1099996.
No, don't go, please.
Sorry, man.
Please, don't go.
I felt isolated. I felt alone. I felt like I was at my end. On my way to work, I didn't feel good about going. My mind wasn't on work. It was on protecting my family.
I just need to fax a copy to the head office. Thanks.
Hello, Yvette. I love you. We can't go on like this.
I'm working with my customer, trying to block out his voice.
Here's your copy.
Thanks.
It's so beautiful.
I was very angry, but I still was at work, so I had to be professional.
Have a great day.
I look at Roger, and I see he looks very sad. Like, he couldn't believe that he lost me.
You shouldn't be here, Roger. There's no you and me. Get out of my life.
I didn't know what it was, but it was just burning my face. I just knew I had to get away from him. I heard Roger shouting and screaming at my manager. I had liquid dripping all down my face. It smelled like it was gas. It was burning. It was all over me.
I love you. I love you.
And I feel this immense pain, intense pain, ripping through my back. I feel like the flame is just so hot. I see my flesh dripping, my hair dripping to my feet. The flame is around me. The pain was just so, it was so heavy on me. It was like I felt it in my bones. And I'm laying on the ground. Just in shock. Roger was watching from a distance everything unfold. He wanted to make sure that I was dead. He wanted to know that I was dead.
1 liter saline and trauma dressing. We need a bird.
I'm looking at myself, just praying, asking God to take care of my daughter.
Dispatch 42, request helo response. My daughter! I need you to calm down and breathe.
I thought he may have hurt my daughter first and came and got me.
My daughter! Please.
I was just praying that she was okay.
Cops are picking her up. She's gonna be safe. She's gonna be safe. She's gonna be safe. She's gonna be safe.
They put me in a helicopter and I'm talking to the woman. She said, "Are you with me?" And I said, "Yes. I'm not gonna let him steal my joy."
Yvette spent 92 days in the hospital. She has undergone over 40 operations in the past 10 years. Roger was arrested soon after the attack. At his trial, he showed no remorse. He was sentenced to life in prison. Roger still tries to contact Yvette.
And this is how he left me. I'm stronger now. I think that it hurts people to see me. For me, I'm looking out the same set of eyes. I don't see what you see until I look myself in the mirror. When I go out and I see people, they're thanking me for being so courageous. And I didn't understand why they were calling me brave. I thought about it. I said, I guess I do have courage because I'm speaking to people about my life and I'm changing their lives.